Hi guys, welcome to Xpar. I'm Mark McCurdy, and today I'm going to be doing another Exploring the World video, this time exploring the world of Hogwarts Legacy. So in these videos I like to just fly around the world and just kind of taking it all in, looking at details and stuff like that. Um, and I'm just outside Hogwarts Castle. So I'm just going to be doing a little fly around, just having a look around, and like the details in this game is actually brilliant. And actually, can I go in there? Some places you can't enter. Um, you can't just fly in certain places, but some places you can. Let me see. Actually, if I just go down here and hop off, I can just enter the castle this way. Actually, there I found another one of them keys. I might go and track him down. Yeah, like the way that you can just go from the open world, and obviously there's fast travel and all of that, but you can if you want. If you want to stay kind of completely immersed in it, you can just sort of fly in, fly in and out of the castle, and it's all quite seamless. I'd say that window wouldn't let me do it, so you can't do it everywhere, but a lot of places you can. I think basically you can't. I think you have to come off the broom. Wait, how am I supposed to get that? Oh, yeah, I'll just accurate. Yeah. Yeah, I think you've got to come off the broom to be able to enter Hogwarts. It still let me fly in this area, but if I'd went into that window, then I couldn't fly in there. So that's probably something to do with it. I'm just trying to find. I'll follow this marker. I don't know where that key went. I'll have a little look. If I can't find it, because I found a lock. But I'm not going to waste too much time. And making a video, I'll track it down later. Yeah, I mean the level of detail in in the castle is really, really impressive. You know what I mean? Like we're just looking at the exterior details and just the size of it. I mean, they could have, they could have always, they could pretty much have made the whole game just set in the castle. It's so big and there's so much to do in here. I'll just have a little look at the, like you see on the right hand side of the page. You've got all of these collectibles to find within the castle itself, and then you've obviously got lots of main quests, side quests, just in the castle, and there's like dungeons that you can find, secret entrances and stuff like that. There's one that I've just recently started doing after like 40 hours of playing this. Is these doors with these numbers on them, and they've got like pictures of animals, and it's like algebra puzzles where you've got to work out what the value of the animal is. Like you like algebra, you've got to work out what the value of x is or whatever. At least you have to work out. Should be in here. This is the witch's bathroom. I'm just having fun, It's very sort of detailed and it's quite impressive. As I say, I mean the level of detail and polish they put into the castle, like just extends out into the open world. I'll have a look at that when I'm going outside. And the NPCs as well around the castle, right? They're all just going about and they say different things. You go and you'll kind of see a group of them, talking and stuff like that. And a lot of open world
What do
games
we have
do
here?
that, but
A demiguise.
oh, dinner guys. Alright, so then you've got to be at night, so I'll just switch over to night. Um,
Fine now, demiguise.
and we can look at the changing lighting at night time as well. For doing that, so that was quite nice. Quite nice. I ran into that. But yeah, I mean, you see, even all the details on the blackboards and stuff like that. Where they've written these lessons that they've been doing. So Professor Fig. um, but yeah, and but as I was saying about the NPCs, like they have all this dialogue, and like I'd like to know how many thousand lines of dialogue that's in the game, because like usually in open world games, the NPCs repeat the same lines over and over again, and it gets very tedious. So let me go over to. I'm just gonna hop over to the Grand Hall, the Great Hall. That's what it is. I'm just gonna hop over there. Yeah, travel. Yeah, because like Hogwarts, the castle's so big. Like even after like 40
Imagine
hours,
how
I still don't
inconvenient
really
travel
know
was
my
before I
way
invented
around.
blue powder.
It's kind of a maze, like because you go down one set of stairs and then along a bit and then up another set of stairs, and it's just crazy. The size of it and everything. This could have been the whole game in itself, just going around the castle, doing all the quests, and going to classes and doing that, and going to your room of requirement, which is kind of like your hub, where you can go and brew potions and grow plants and stuff like that. Um,
Levioso.
in some ways, kind of, I wish they kind of did it, kind of expand on it a little bit more, because like you've got the castle, you've got your room requirement, you can make all your stuff, and you can catch the fantastic beasts and look after them, and then you can breed them, and then you can go and sell the babies, all that good stuff. But I actually did this a quest. It's the PS5 exclusive quest, where you actually get your own shop when you completed it. So they could have kind of expanded that a little bit more, where you could go and make all your stuff, raise your beasts and stuff, and then run your shop and and, 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 and even expanded that even further. Maybe in a sequel they might do that. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, it's just amazing. Like this was a puzzle. This, and it'll just be a hole now, right? Oh no, it's back covered again. So this, you've got to look at this manhole cover, and then these torches have symbols on them. So they'll be numbered like 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And then you've got to put that corresponding number on each of these torches to figure it out. So it's just an example of the kind of puzzles. You get environmental puzzles in the game, and there's so many different types as well. I mean, I mentioned the numbers puzzles. Um, when you're out, well, we'll have a look out in the world, but we're out in the open world, but you have like these treasure vaults, and there's lots of different puzzles to get in there. You have to like there's a whole bunch of different stuff. Like there's just so many. It's hard to even pick one, but um, like a lot of open world games do a lot of the same stuff, but the level of variety. Oh, and you can pet the cats. uh, it's a grey cat. My cat's a grey. I like grey cats. Um, the amount of variety in the quest and in the even all the random kind of open world stuff. So many other open world games do the same thing over and over and over again. And you do have, the same types of um, activities, but there's just so much variety in how it goes. All different puzzles, or it might be like different combat challenges and stuff like that. So I've been absolutely hooked on this game. You know, all right. So let's fast travel again to actually where I'm at. So I'm just gonna set the waypoint. Alright, we'll set the waypoint here. No, wait a minute. Right, yes. Because I want to just walk out of the castle. Just to show that. But yeah, see, they do all different things. I haven't won that. I found sorry, I seen a video where there was two of them knights statues, and one just stepped off his platform and just beat the living piss out of the other one, and was stamping on him and all that. I haven't actually found them yet, and I want to. Oh yeah, this is my room requirement here. Actually, I wonder if we'll go in here just to go in here first, since I've just came across it. We'll have a look at that. So this, you can just customize this space, however you want. Like, and there's your potion stations, grow plants, stuff like that. Collect them. And there's loads of stuff. You can hang stuff up on the wall, stuff like that. You've got a loom that you can add, like traits to soul that just gives your gear a bit of a buff, stuff like that. And then these are your magic beasts, so you can brush them. Oh, that's a little baby unicorn. But you can brush them and feed them. I've got a feeder set up now, so they can feed themselves, and you can play with them. What do unicorns like? Let's see. I've only just got unicorns. Oh, there we go. They want a bubble, so. Let's see. Oh, there she goes. Oh, there's the daddy playing with his daughter with a bubble. Oh wait, they've gone and knocked it into the pen. Look. I'll get your bubble back. I didn't know they could do that, because I didn't think that it would be able to get into the pen. So like usually in games, something like that, they'd be like, I mean, I can't. Oh no, I can get into the pen. I can get into the pen. Wow. Like, see that? Like, usually things like that, like, you can't get in there. Like, that's where they go. That's the breeding pen. That's where they go in the breeding. But I can get in. Just check on Mama. Oh, that's amazing. I found out that because of the bubble. Oh, that was pretty cool. I didn't even know that. And as you progress, you unlock more, and there's like different settings for them. There's like one that's like a beach, with, some water and stuff like that, and there's one that's like a swamp, where I put my giant toads and my thistles in there. Um, yeah, that's where I want to go in it. Yeah, the running requirement's really cool, and you can spend a good bit of time in there, a bit setting everything up, and then basically just using the beast just to breed them and make more money and stuff like that. It's probably one of the best ways to earn a lot of money now. Um, but yeah, I feel like they could maybe have expanded it a bit more. Um, but I mean, the game's so big, like it'd be hard. But now the kind of structures in place, they could maybe expand on it in the sequel or something like that. Um,
Hello there.
oh god, I followed that marker. I was meant to be following the one for the stick. Where's the line disappeared there? I think because I went into the room of requirement, it went away. Ah, it's so blooming hard to find your way about. Um, let me see. Let's go back to the flying class loan. So let's go. I'm gonna go with Hogsmeade. Hogsmeade. Just set a waypoint and take off. Alright, there's that marker. Right. There we go. Once we're out of the castle, we can just take off on the brooms. Just do some open world flights at night time now. Very nice. So this is running in performance mode on the PS5, which I believe it's like 1440p 60. I don't know about graphics settings and all that, but it looks very high to me, It's a horseless carriage just pulling itself, as you do. No driver either. So let me just pull out the big bird.
This place has seen better days.
I was amazed the first time I saw this. It was awesome. Like, you do this big mission where you have to save. Well, this bird came with the deluxe edition, the black one. The white one I had to save. In one of the main missions to get it, and the first time I seen it, I was blown away by it. Come on, get down. So,
does it get any more cozy than
this is the next one I want to look at. It's Hogsmeade, and again, like this is obviously the castle and Hogsmeade, the two kind of big main areas of the game. You know what I mean? Where you spend quite a lot of time, going back and forth to. So they're really, really detailed, and there's been a lot of fan service. I wasn't a Harry Potter fan, so but if you're a fan of the franchise, and you know all these places, Zonkos, it's kind of like a joke shop.
Revelio.
you see them, and you've got to do your little reveal spell to get them. I forget the name. Honeydukes, I think that's the sweet shop, and it sells all sorts of like magical sweets, like these like gumballs that sort of make you float and stuff. What's that called? Caro. Oh, I can't really read that. I should have to change it to daytime. But yeah. So Bingle and Blatch. It means absolutely nothing to me, but you know, I'm sure if you're a Harry Potter fan, you'll enjoy that level of detail. This is my shop, but
It is wonderful to see you back
you
here.
know, this is my little. Now she was a slave. The woman that owned the shop before, and after I'd done the quest, I freed her. So, but no, she wanted to work in the shop, so you know, she
Perhaps
works
today
in
you
there,
have
but
something you'd like Penny to
she's
sell
not a
for you?
slave. So, but basically, you can just sell all your stuff to her. So there's
Penny
no other
wishes
kind
you
of
safe and
mechanics
wondrous
to it.
travels.
And I mean, even if they did a little DLC update for the shop where, you know, you could have people coming in and, you know, and buying stuff off you and stuff like that. You know, you could do quests, I suppose. You could have DLC quests attached to it where, you know, you want to go and get stuff for people, people to buy and stuff like that. But yeah, but I mean that's Hogsmeade again. It's quite a, you know, a large town, like with loads of, you know, stuff in it. There'll be loads of quests here. There's loads of like collectibles, stuff like that. There's like locked doors, but I haven't never really spoke about the locked door mechanic. Um, where you've got like a mini game, and it's kind of like tuning a radio frequency in Batman Arkham City. You've got to spin the locks. They're spinning, and you are not spinning the sticks, but holding the sticks in the right direction. Right, so just skipping forward a little bit. So I've just went to, this is Arranshire. So this is just one of the little villages. And there's, you know, there's lots of these all over the map. You see where these houses are. There's lots of them. And they're all very different and you know, unique little places all around Hogwarts. And you could have a little look at the size of the open world map. So it's very big and expansive. But I feel like, you know, like some of these markers, you know, I've cleared most of these. Um, but there is a lot of kind of activities to do, but it's not really overwhelming. And like they've put fast travel in clever places, so you can quickly nip between places if you don't want to traverse the whole map. Although traversal is a lot of fun, which I've set up a waypoint to a troll there. So I'm just going to wrap the video up with some
Still
combat.
can't get over losing poor innocent Mary to those hideous spiders. She didn't deserve that.
Yeah, I was just going to say these NPCs all, you know, they all have dialogue and stuff as well. Please decide temporarily my phone. Yeah, that's what you're talking about. Yeah.
What
So
sort
yeah,
of thing are we looking
so you
for?
had that. Like he's just went straight into the shop because I've already spoke to him. Like I've already exhausted all his dialogue, but you get dialogue options for these. You know, you can go and you can listen to their stories and stuff like that. Before you get into their shop menu. Again, you can sell your stuff here. You can buy some supplies, stuff like that. Got to be honest, like I haven't really bought anything from them. Apart from maybe a handful of times, but mostly I just come here to sell stuff. And the only thing that I've bought is like special brooms and stuff like that. Some of these guys might have dotted around.
Thank you for stopping in.
Because that's part of
Sure
your
visit us again soon.
collection. So it's like, show you what I mean. Like you've got that. You've got challenges and you've got collections. So basically clearing, doing everything. You know, you get challenges and then you get rewarded with like different cosmetics and stuff like that. And then that goes into your collection. So there's all sort of, these are all your kind of collectibles that you've got. There's loads of them there, but you're getting them kind of for doing like the quests and stuff like that. So now you're doing fun quests, you're doing a lot of varied things, and you're getting kind of rewarded for it, you know. So I'm just gonna head over to this pole there. This is the railway as well. I was quite hoping that maybe get a look at the train going by, but it's just kind of swoop down over the water. So always appreciate nice water in a game, because apparently that's very hard to do as a developer. So just take a bit of time and enjoy some nice water effects. You can of course swim as well if you want. You can just go. You can't dive under the water. There is like sometimes you see a little whirlpool kind of thing, and he dives under just for a second to collect that. So it's another village, Felcroft. That's just next to where the trolls are.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
So again, yeah, just quickly before I fly off, just another different little village. All of them pretty much have a merchant, but they're all kind of different and they have different dialogues. You don't see the same guy. They're all different NPCs. I wonder
Nice
if
to see
he's
you
got
again.
anything.
Nice to see you as
I
well.
haven't done the
How can
dialogue
I
for
help
all
you?
of them. Oh yeah, there you go. So you've got,
Curious to know what's happening in Feldcroft. Might you have any insight?
you've got different dialogue that
Although,
you
do
can
you
go
know
through.
Agent Salah? He attends Hogwarts like you, I believe. About your age.
Much like
His uncle lives here in
two
Feldcroft.
kind of
But I hear they
RPGs,
had a little
and
falling out.
this is
Haven't seen him
there's a
since.
lot of
Shame, really. His sister's still here. But, well,
there's a lot
you
of
may not even know the boy.
there's a lot of
Good
like
lad, though.
RPG mechanics.
Always liked him.
So your gear has all different stats, and you're leveling up and stuff like that. And I think
I should be going
obviously.
now. Thank you.
Like most games are kind of RPGs these days, but I think this one's quite a bit deeper. It's more like The Witcher 3, I think, and I think that's what I compare it to in terms of it being an action RPG, and perhaps not as like deep and involved as something like the Elder Scrolls. Oh, there we go. There's that troll friend. So let me just. Here, so just to show the kind of stealth mechanics, so you can turn invisible and sort of sneak up. Well, you're not invisible. If they're in front of you, they'll still kind of see you. But it just allows you to be a bit more stealthy and kind of sneak up and get a little. Oh, that would just damage them a bit. You can level that up. I'm not sure if you can level up to the point where you can one-shot the souls, but The combat, I think, is quite like the kind of Arkham games and the Spider-Man games. I'm just trying to get oh, I didn't time that right. I'm just trying to get him to swing at you. So it's got that indicator that you see that, and then if you hold it and time it properly, you can unlock that. That's like an extra like magic dash ability I can do now. Oh. Try and take this one out. Oh. Can lock on as well. Oh. I just wanted to take him out so I can have about a 1-on-1 time with him. So you can see what was means with Spider-Man is there's things that you can pick up and throw at him. Similar to that game. And it's got the kind of Arkham kind of mechanics as well. You can dodge roll, stuff like that. Oops. Kind of first him. I'm gonna make him be my mate for a bit. I just unlocked this recently, so you can basically take over them so that they fight for you, kind of thing. And then I can just get some free hits in at him. He's still my mate in a minute. Oh, I think he's just wore off. Yeah, here we go. I've been enjoying this game so much. I actually started watching the Harry Potter films, so I've seen the first Harry Potter and the first 2 Fantastic Beasts films. And, you know, I quite liked them, but it did help to kind of add more context to the game, so I enjoyed it for that aspect, you know. But yeah, I've just been absolutely loving this game. I do think it's one of the best games I've played. I think it's going to be definitely up there for 2022 Game of the Year for me. Say 40 hours in. I've still got quite a lot to do, but I'm just loving every minute of it. I've been doing everything, just clearing the missions, clearing the map. So yeah, so that's Hogwarts Legacy. That's my kind of deep dive into the kind of world of it. I'll probably try and do some more videos on Hogwarts kind of soon. And so yeah, so I'll catch you again next time, guys. Thanks for watching. If you do enjoy the content, please leave a like. Consider subscribing. Really helps us out. And I will see you again in the next video. Alright, thanks guys. Bye.